First down, play action. Finds him over the middle. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Defender gets a hand in there. This is incomplete. 2nd and goal coming up.
Adonai Mitchell, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Into traffic. Complete! That play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal? And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Dolphins and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock. A safety, really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. They'll start the drive with a chance. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's incomplete over the middle. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Asante Samuel Jr. on the coverage.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20.
That's good.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Lofts it deep right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing the out route, complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
10 yards on the pickup.
2nd and very short, looking to pass. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins break the tie here in the 1st. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines because you got to find some new resources.
Dolphins headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. They go play action on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. He's dropping back to throw. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a gain of 22. And that is a Dolphins first down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Pass play coming here. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. That play good for 17 and a first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the
Still sticking with the passing game. He completes it in traffic. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
At the 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down here at the 16. He gets 6 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami. Working inside the red zone. Makes the catch. Touchdown Miami. The Dolphins take a 2nd quarter lead. So Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Dolphins ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone, but through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They'll go play action. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. From the red zone now. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Throwing it again here. He'll drop this down to Achane. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. Devon Achane with the touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Dolphins are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds his back, Achane. And he'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Gain on the play. That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 40-yard line.
They are throwing it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Incomplete.
Pass didn't work on second. Let's see how that affects this third down.
Less than a yard.
They're throwing it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Dolphins headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. And they're going to throw out of the gun. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down. So play number one almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number two has in store. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22.
It's a game.
So we've hit the end of 3 in Super Bowl 62. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can carry the lead and join those great 70s teams as champs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. He's going to throw it again. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I got to ask you, the former QB, is this a point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you and saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kay. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
Dolphins ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. First down, play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. Throwing from the gun here. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Working now from the gun. All in left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Sticking to the air here. And this is lofted deep down the middle. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
The Dolphins are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. come out throwing. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. From the red zone on first. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Dolphins headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And with just a lone timeout remaining across the field, they're going to be able to run out this clock on the victory. Line up the design keeper. South Florida is the home of champions, baby. The Miami Dolphins have won the Super Bowl. This is something that's happened 9 times before, Brock, and now we've got number 10, winning back-to-back Super Bowls, which we talk about it often, an immeasurably difficult thing to do here in the NFL.
Yeah, puts you in some pretty elite air. So many of the groups who've done it are remembered as some of the greatest. The Packers winning the first 2, the Steelers of the 70s going back-to-back twice. In the more recent days, the Patriots of the early 2000s and the Chiefs a couple decades later, they're remembered among the all-time greats. And with this win, well, these guys have officially joined them.
The commissioner of the NFL, Roger Goodell, about to award the Lombardi Trophy to the Miami Dolphins, Super Bowl 62 champions. So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner, Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators, Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch you all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super Bowl.